Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
In this video, we will be removing, coating, and replacing an ignition cylinder in a 2009 Chevy Suburban. If you need this part or other parts for your vehicle, click the link in the description and head over to 1aauto.com. We're going to disconnect the battery. I'm going to use a 10mm wrench. We're going to disconnect the negative post on the battery. Just loosen this up a little bit. I can grab it and wiggle it back and forth. I can take it and put it up, tuck it out of the way. All right, we'll take this off. Just grab it and pull. Now we're gonna grab this cover. I'm gonna have two fingers over here, pull down. Grab over here with the other hand. You can slide it out. If you struggle taking this out or installing it, you can remove this. I'm just going to move the steering wheel down, so I'm going to push on that lever. Make sure, be careful of your fingers. And then slide it down like that. Then I'm going to grab the top part. Two fingers and grab over there and slide that out. We're going to use a blunt pick that we had modified. We cut it off. You can use a regular pick for this also. I'm going to take my key. I'm going to turn it like I'm cranking the engine. Then I'm going to push this down here. And that's going to release it. And then I can wiggle this out. And this will come out completely. This is our old lock cylinder. This is our new lock cylinder from 1A Auto. It's going to come with this and all the keys and all these springs and the directions. As you can see, it's very almost identical. Has the same lock mechanism right here. Has the same keyhole. Same plastic, same lock to hold the cylinder in. Get yours at 1aauto.com and you'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, first thing we want to do is set this up on a nice clean surface so that we're going to be able to see everything when we take it apart. We're going to set up our bags over here, our springs, and our lubricant. We're going to cut open the springs. Take those out. And then we'll cut open these bags. We'll leave everything in the bags, right like that. We're going to take out the tumblers one at a time. We're going to write them down. And when we do that, we are going to put the new ones in one at a time and check it with the key. So to get these tumblers out, you can see the side that has a kind of like a circle right there. The opposite of this side right there. So that is the direction the tumbler is going to come out. So I need to flip it over. And we're going to push with a straight pick down. And that's going to pull the tumbler out. You can grab it, pull it out. And this one's very worn. You can see that it looks like it says the number 3 on it right there. So we'll put that aside and we're going to write down 3 for the first number. Then we're going to come over here, grab a spring. We're going to stick the spring down in that round part of the slot. We're going to grab a number 3. Tumbler. Push it in like that. On the first slot, we're going to push it down. Then, as you can see, this little lock, that's what actually locks the cylinder. We're going to take our key and we're going to try it and see if that goes down. Just like that, it went down. So now we're going to do that same thing, same procedure with each one at a time. Push down. Yeah. Pull that tumbler out. And that looks like a number 1. And then see how this side, the circle was on that? This one we're going to flip over and the circle's on this side. Stick that in, and then we'll get our number 1 tumbler. And then push that down. We'll do the same. Recheck it. And that went all the way down. So repeat those steps for the rest of the tumblers. Now you can see that our key works. The lock goes down when I push in the key all the way. You can see all the tumblers moving when I pull it in and out. And then we're gonna take and put the grease all on here, and then on the other side. And it's ready to go back in. We're gonna reinstall this lock cylinder. You wanna line this tab up right here, this little keyway. You wanna make sure the key's in there. And then you can turn it to the off position and pull it up. We're gonna reconnect our battery. Grab the negative cable. I'm gonna hook it back up. Now I'm gonna use my 10mm wrench and tighten down the nut. Not too tight. You don't wanna break the terminal. Tight it and check it, make sure it doesn't wiggle. Seems good. Before we put the covers back on, I reconnected the battery. I'm gonna just test it and make sure everything works and the vehicle starts and stuff. So we'll go and start the car. We want to check on the dash and make sure there's no theft light or anything. It looks like it's working properly. Right, now we're going to put this upper cover on. I'm going to line this up with the rubber boot over here. Try to get that on. Sometimes it's a little tricky. Slide that in. And slide the cover over here. Have it lined up. And just push it down. That's good. Now we're gonna adjust our steering wheel up. I'm gonna slide the lower cover to the back. And try to slide the boot onto the cover where it goes in the U. And slide the cover up. And just click it in place. It's all locked in. We're going to reinstall the steering column adjuster lever. Just push it in. You can adjust your steering wheel accordingly.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1AAuto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.